All right, you ready? Do you love food? Do you love Sweden? Then you will enjoy this presentation. When you think of the vast cuisine of Sweden, what's the first food that comes to your mind? It's gotta be the meatballs that IKEA shoppers go crazy for. There are an abundance of delicious foods to be enjoyed besides the iconic Swedish meatballs. To start off, I would like to talk about these savory Swedish meatballs. Bro.
And finesse.
So add some time.
Yeah.
Welcome to my room.
Here we go, okay. The pork or beef with little hints of egg, milk, onions, and breadcrumbs makes the dish even more tasty. The key ingredients put these meatballs above the rest. Although these mouth-watering meatballs can easily stand alone, they pair great with mashed potatoes, gravy, and a lingonberry jam. The traditional meatball has a very important role in Swedish cuisine. It's served both as an everyday meal or as special meals during the holidays. And I got that from Norman Paradise. Let's see if the iconicness of the meatballs can be outmatched with the next food. Moving on to my next dish, pickled herring. This is such a popular food because of the great quantities of herring along the southern coast of Sweden. On a side note, fishing is one of the main hobbies of the Swedes. Herring can be enjoyed fresh or preserved in some salt water to either sell or save it for a later date. The best way for modern Swedes to enjoy herring is to pickle it. They will add garlic, herbs, or mustard to add a little boost of flavor. The herring is commonly served with potatoes, bread, and some sour cream. The dish is served year-round or during major Swedish holidays such as Midsummer, which is a celebration of the summer solstice. Now it's everyone's favorite time.
Big swoop.
Come on.
Finesse.
Dessert. The most delicious dessert in the whole Scandinavian peninsula, which is kladdkaka, which translates to mud cake in English. The kladdkaka is so amazing, the Swedish dedicate a whole day to it, which is November 7th. The Swedish citizens will say it's to die for because of the extra creamy chocolate inside with a crispy exterior. Kladdkaka pairs great with a freshly brewed cup of coffee, but also whipped cream or powdered sugar to top it off. Not only will you find this delicious dessert in fine dining, but also served at local gas stations. Moving on to let's move on to some food you'll see around the holidays. During Easter, they will enjoy herring, knockerbrod, which is a type of Swedish cracker, and some cheese. You will also find lamb, eggs, and salmon. For St. Martin's Day, which is the celebration of the goose, the Swedes make a soup out of all parts of the goose. They will even use the blood and entrails within the soup. To celebrate Christmas, they will enjoy pork dishes such as sausage, meatballs, and a roast, along with herrings, potatoes, and cabbage. For dessert, rice gryngrot, which is a rice porridge slow cooked with milk and cinnamon, is a great way to end your Christmas feast. A superstition for the Christmas meal is that one almond is hidden in the entire pot, and it is believed whoever finds the almond will get married in the coming year, and that is from the Scandinavian Standard. So I guess if you feel lucky, you better find that almond. To conclude, which one of these mouth-watering dishes that I shared with you today will you be thinking about on your lunch break? Is it the iconic Swedish meatballs that the IKEA shoppers crave? The savory Swedish dish and pickled herring that fishermen enjoy? Oh, you can't forget about the oh-so-gooey but crispy delicious dessert in kladdkaka. Whatever the dish you will be thinking of, I hope that you all learn something new about the delicacy within Swedish cuisine. Thank you.